And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all, it's GEEP's Variety Show. And now, here's your host, GEEP. Ha! Bada-bum-bum. Oh yeah, bada-bum-bum. I'm back, everybody! Back to the usual style! Ha ha ha! Not that I took a break, mind you. Just that, well, you know, it's been a bit of a spell, yeah? I mean, last time it was the gamer stream. Oh, it feels like a while since I've done a solo show back in the classic style. I'm so happy to be back. How y'all doing today? I hope you're doing very well. I'm doing pretty good myself. Actually, quite good. I got some very good sleep, so I'm well rested and ready to put on a full show for everybody. First off, let's see what's in the news today. Wow, in the world of eateries, there's a new rather shady restaurant that had just opened a few days ago. It's called the premise is the families who eat together stay together. Now, let me tell you what this means. However, the style is simply to bring your family members and offer one up as the prime cut. Yes, it's a cannibal restaurant. They want everyone to come together through eating the family members. So you pick a family member, and you all just have a jolly time. You all get high so that you don't feel depressed, right? They spike your drinks or the atmosphere or something, and everyone enjoys the taste of grandma, grandpa, the little children, or mom and dad, brothers. You take your pick. So it's pretty fucked up. Naturally, no one thought this was going to sell, but people started showing up with families hogtied and whatnot, and gagged and bagged and all ready for the cooking. Fortunately, the authorities were there in case such an incident would happen, and then they did. The cops took everyone down. Nobody was eaten. Nobody was really hurt. Some people got shot, I think the chefs, but the owners of the restaurants have been apprehended and whatnot. But then a weird aura caught the cops. They thought, since we captured all these people, why don't we cook them and see what they're like? I mean, they're lawbreakers after all. So, yeah, the cops are going kind of nuts. Don't know there's something just about that restaurant, but so then after that, the government stepped in and they just carpet bombed them. When in doubt, just blow everything up, right? So, a crispy end, yet again, to, well, not such good people. And, in other news, a man with a funny hat was crossing the street. And then he got trampled by a bull who was trying to catch the light. Literally, a bull. Even though he's suffered many broken bones and whatnot, the man with the funny hat will make a full recovery. Sad to say, the hat will not. It is shredded into millions of pieces. No one knows if the bull was just mad at the hat or simply that, well, bad luck. I'd like to describe the hat. Oh, let's see. Oh, Fig says something here. No, let me finish. I would like to describe to you what the hat looked like, but to describe it would be impossible. You had to be in my world to see it. So, there you go. You look very good for someone that was trampled by a bull. Oh, Fig, shut up. I got trampled a year ago. And I look and you're right, I do look good even if I were to be trampled by a bull. Thank you very much, but yeah, also shut up. Welcome, Fig, welcome. Nice to have you on the show here. In the final news, time for the happy, uplifting one. An amusement park. Well, it's an amusement like a haunted house sort of thing. An amusement for everyone to go in, just have a good time. Witness the abuse inherent in the show. Yeah, okay, yeah. Viewers, don't listen to Fake. This is just between me and him, okay? He takes the abuse, okay? Then he abuses me. It's just a back and forth of hilarious, friendly abuse. It really is friends, though. We're good. We're pals right now, so it's okay. But, you know, that's what Fig's there for. To be a moderator and to cause trouble. Like a good moderator friend. Anyway, the happiest news is a haunted house, which was constructed by bunches of ghosts. Yes, ghosts. Real live ghosts and spirits. It's really fun. They just have kids and families, and everyone just go there and they just give them a spook, and that's it. It's free. You just go there, have a good time, and laugh, and the ghosts are happy to get to interact with the living. So, you think I was going to get something weird with this, but no. I mean, well, naturally, the government is interested in a haunted house with actual ghosts, but fortunately, the ghosts are so scary that the government doesn't want to get close to them. They can be really scary when they want to be, so leave this haunted house just for the amusement of others alone. Okay, leave it alone. Alright? If there's real spirits who can haunt a house, they can really haunt your ass too, for realsy, and mess you the fuck up. Leave the ghosts alone. Let the people enjoy the ghosts. So, that's the good wrap-up for the news today. We have a great show for you tonight. More Shakespeare, more Cuddly Guy, more celebration, and songs a la Dino. For those of you who know who Dino is, well, you know who Dino is. For those of you who don't, you may think it's the dinosaur from the Flintstones, but it's not, because he doesn't sing. Anyway, and for those of you who don't know what the Flintstones is, well, then I'm starting to feel real old. Oh, damn. Anyway, let's move on to the main stage. Ah, there's Fig on the comfy couch. I'm good, people. I'm okay. Jeep is okay. Jeep is okay. Jeep is all good. Okie dokie. So, it has been a while since I've been back here, but I want to tell you something right now. For those of my cherished loyal viewers, the wonderful, my guests and all that, I just want you to know that I may, and by may I mean I will, in the future, send you a custom message informing you that my brother, the Bee, will be the guest for this week on Friday. Yes, I have said this before, and I will continue to say it. He's my absolute favorite person in the whole world. I love him with all my heart. My little brother, the Bee. So, expect in your DMs a message about the Bee's appearance. I will send them sporadically. I will only send one. I am not a spammer. I am a gentleman. So I just send one. However, if you pull your messages together, it'll form some spam. So please, don't pull them. Just hold them on your own. No, Fig. This is the guest couch. You have to learn to share. Okay? Just like your blanket. The blanket's for everybody. The couch is for everybody. Understand that, my good sir. Understand that, and we will get along swimmingly. Instead of this weird-ass relationship we have going on right now. Whatever the hell it is. Friendship. Okay. The blanket's for your amusement, but it was also for the amusement of others, just like the couch. Anyway, let's get on to the Cuddly Guy. Now, those of you who don't know who the Cuddly Guy is, well, Maury is a big fan of the Cuddly Guy. Oh, and by the way, on my show, please feel free to bring up other streamers every now and then. I know I said not to in the rules section on my Twitch, but I haven't updated that fucking thing in forever, and so you can just ignore that. I'm just saying that because, well, this is a variety show, and I like to talk about other streamers, so it's all cool. I'd like to see what happens if I open that door. Fig, you gonna start spamming my chat? Like a good little naughty boy? Alright, it's Cuddly Guy time. Maury, I hope you're here. If not, you can watch the VOD. I like the don't bring up other VTubers unless appropriate. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one to use. I think I'll phrase it that way. Something like that. Yeah, so na ooh doo sway with me. Like an ocean never hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more. Na 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 na. So I can't be like, watch me tonight as I play Visage without prompting. Yeah. Yes. Ooh, Jeep spazzing out, Jeep spazzing out. There we go. That's better. Okay. So, ladies and gents, people of all, I'd just like you to remember that this is an act. I play an overly cuddly guy who has a certain take on everything. It's a bizarre take, and please understand that what I am watching, I actually have nothing against. I actually really tend to like what I'm actually about to preview, So I'm not making fun of it. If anything, I'm making no, not anything. The truth is, I'm making fun of the guy who's talking because everything he says is pure horse crap. So it's like a reverse review of stuff, right? Typically reviews, they want you to agree with their side or something like that. Sometimes not, it's just for fun. But in my guy's case, I want you to just completely disagree with my guy and call him a psychopath. I want you just to lay waste to him. So that's the purpose of the Cuddly Guy Act and the Crazy Guy Act, just so you know. The point is the reviewer is full of shit. So. Okay. Hydrated, because I'm going to be talking quite a bit now as the Cuddly Guy. So, time to put on my Cuddly Guy hat. Dun-dun-dun-dun. And let us begin the Cuddly Guy Act. Jung. I'm going to put on my headset so I can hear what's going on, because I can see right now one problem is that the volume is going to be way too fucking loud, and it's going to destroy my eardrums. So let's just lower that a little bit. Okay. Okay, I don't like how that's working out. Hold on. Just gotta fix my oh, perfect. Perfecto. Okay. Now I am the Cuddly Guy. Oh, welcome back, everybody. It's felt like it's been so long. I cannot wait to review and look at some more interesting worlds with you and have my cuddliest of cuddly takes on everything. By the way, if all of you remember my brother, the Crazy Guy, he changed his name to a more appropriate one, the Cynical Guy. So, he's cynical, and I'm cuddly. You pick who you want to be with, but if I were you, I'd choose to cuddle. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at the world of the Expendables. Yes, last time I did scary. Today I'm going to do action. Grrr. Okay, let's have a look-see. I sense yumminess is abound. Inbound. And abound. Inbound, around, all abound. Yum, 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 yum. This was the first one. Let's take a look. What do we have? Oh, I'm hard already. Motorcycles.
They are the world's greatest mercenaries.
Ooh.
The only life they've ever known.
Woo! Jet Li! Woo! Explosions! Oh my goodness. You know this movie is going to be hot when there's fire. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
His ward. The only loyalty
Terry Jones.
had is to each other.
Each other, they're together already. It's lovely. They're a family. They're hugging and they're kissing cheek in cheek. They're together, people. They're together. This is what life is about. See, cuddling. And evidently, firearms. Now, I don't like firearms. They end the fun too soon. However, some very kinky roleplay can be done with that. So, I'm going to do my best not to be offended by the fact that everyone's shooting each other, because if you shoot each other with bullets, there's other kind of shots you can do to each other that's more fun and appropriate. But when you shoot each other with bullets, real metal, killy, sluggy bullets, the fun ends too quick. So I just gotta.
Drop your guns!
I got the 4 on the left.
Why don't you take the 2 on the right and leave the rest?
You're not the
God damn, his voice is so hot.
fast anymore.
Oh, here we go.
The only thing faster is...
Light.
Exactly.
We'll see.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend that they all just fainted. By the way, I have the power to freeze time, just like my brother, Cynical. I'm gonna pretend they all fainted and they didn't get shot. I know it's probably not true, but it's what I want to believe. Okay. Ooh, Lionsgate. What gates are you holding? I mean, what's behind that gate? A lion's lust?
Well, I got 3 pieces of work. 2 a walk in the park and 1 to hell and back.
So, we are working for the agency.
I gotta recon this island first.
Islands? Everyone does stuff on islands. And man, everyone's just shirtless and hot and muscular and kind of serious in this. Whoa. Whoa.
The
Woo!
only thing you need to know is the job's real and the money's real. Give this job to my friend here. He loves playing in the jungle, right?
Oh my god. It's the Terminator. I've always wanted to fuck the Terminator. I mean, okay, oh crap. Okay, in case you may have not noticed, I'm not exactly entirely about cuddling. I am occasionally about fucking. I'm sorry that came out, but it's the Terminator. And John McClane. And Rambo. I know these names, but I never watched their movies because of the guns, but I have the, let's just say I have the posters and the magazines. Well, not the magazines anymore. Those are, let's just continue.
Was that the contact?
Follow me, please.
Ooh,
People who
nice.
fight back are killed. Now
Beautiful.
You have a dying place.
Beautiful voice.
Maybe you can help.
I don't think so.
Mission.
Sorry, I'd leave.
Oh, he cares so much.
What's wrong with this picture?
What did they? Oh, no,
We don't
no.
have manpower, the firepower. We'd be dead in the water.
Ray, they got a small army. What do we got? 4.5 men.
4.5? Who's the half? Oh, Terry, you bad, bad boy. The ultimate sacrifice.
This American disease.
America can be a disease from what I've heard.
Something counts.
So I'll give him credit for speaking some truth.
Times, but you must believe you can survive.
10 seconds, you won't believe what's gonna happen.
Ooh, what? What? Ooh. There are the guns.
What happened to you? Got my ass kicked.
It's good to be honest about your ass. Staten! Lee! Rourke! Lundgren! Lundgren! Austin! Stallone. Wow, that's a lot of stuff right there. Ooh, and a bird. I like birds. I can get into birds.
Crazy! Could kill me. You're welcome.
Aw, humor at the end. Woo! Oh my. Talk about high adrenaline. Fuck me. Oh boy. I needed a drink for that one to calm myself down. Phew, phew. Calm yourself. Calm yourself. Calm yourself, boy. Okay. Let's move on to the next trailer, shall we? Whew. Okay, I gotta say, that was amazing. But I heard a lot about this John Wick. I hear that that's the new name in action, so let's whoops. This is an ad. Let's okay, let's just cut that off there.
Going fast.
Okay,
On my
and
own, too.
oh,
Because
okay, quiet, please. Oh, jeez, you friggin' ads! I always forget about you. You mess things up. If only I had control over you, I'd hug you and you'd learn true patience. Okay, here we go.
I'm up.
Haha, doggy. Nothing like a cuddly, cute kiss from a pooch. Ooh, that's a nice car. I don't know cars, but I know nice, and that's nice.
You like that, huh?
Oh. I'm getting a signal from my brainwaves. Yes, those ads are pesky. Oh my goodness! Okay, hold on. I'm going to break the act right now, real quick. Hello, Seth! Seth, it's so good to see you! Everyone, Cepheus was my first guest here. Oh my goodness, man. How you been? You doing alright? Oh, holy guacamole. Hello, Seth. Everyone, I want to give a warm welcome to Cepheus. He was my very first guest. He gave me a chance. I'm sorry, Fig. I don't have any commands in yet with the mod bots, so you won't be using them. I'm a-okay. How are you doing? I'm doing wonderfully. Thank you for asking, Seth. No, I'm doing great. I'm glad to be back in form. Last week, actually last week was like one of the most fun streams I had, which was Left 4 Dead game. I played with Fig here, as you can see. That name, Kanwur Fog, is pronounced Kanir Fig. His nickname is Fig. Holy moly! And Jose is here! Holy moly! It's like all my friends here. This is fantastic. Hey, Jose! How you doing? Damn it. I told myself I was never going to say that hey, Jose crap, and I said it right there. Hello, Jose. There. Yeah, guest reunion, all right. Yeah, we just got to get everyone now in a voice chat. Oh, this is too cool. Too cool. Wow. Oh, yeah, we totally got to do a reunion. Absolutely. Maybe the 2-month anniversary, which would, or the 3-month anniversary. 3 month might be good. 3-month anniversary, which would be June the 2nd. So, yeah, because everyone's May calendars, I bet, are all packed right now. Great to see you. Great to see you, Jose. Jose, for you folks who don't know, was my 3rd guest. The only one missing right now is Hat, but our schedules kind of conflict with Hat. Hatters. I finally got that name right. I accidentally called him Hatass, and I was like, no! I meant Hatters. So right now, for those who just joined us, Seth, Jose, I'm doing a cuddly guy act where the cuddly guy is like absurd and nuts, and he just looks at everything from a cuddly lens, and right now he's looking at action trailers. So yeah, oof indeed, Jose, if you're talking about Hat. I know, oof. Okay, I'm going to continue on with the act just as planned. So I'm going to get into character. I am now the cuddly guy once again. And I hope you all enjoy. He's kind of a nut. Okay. I am now the cuddly guy, and so I will be responding to you in character as the cuddly guy. Seth and Jose, thank you for just showing up. Of course, stay as long as you like and leave whenever, naturally, obviously. All right, here we go. My cuddly guy act is back on. Whoa! I just totally blacked out there for a second. It's almost like somebody was talking to old friends. Oh well. I can freeze time, it doesn't matter. Let's continue watching this John Wick. I really like the name. The name John Wick is very huggable. Wick like wicker. Wicker is something that I consider very, very snuggleable.
Nice ride.
Thanks.
How much?
Excuse me?
How much for the car?
Oh, you see, you gotta look between the lines. Oh, I'm getting a frequency from someone named Jose. I should be time to stay for a bit of time as long as the teacher isn't looking. Oh, don't worry, little one. Do the best you can, but if it'll get you in trouble, please, save yourself. Save yourself for extra cuddles in the later on future. Later is also future. That was redundant. Oh. And by the way, so what the guy just said there was, nice ride, right? And how much? Can we read between the lines here what he's talking about? Am I right? Am I right? Oh, Fig, says this man right here. Someone named Fig. I'm calling him Fig for no good reason. And Jose, it says, it's fine. I'll blame it on you. Ah, yes. I'll embrace the blame. I'll take all the heat. That's what I'm here for. I take it all in, so you don't have to. Just give it to me. Now, back to the characters of this lovely trailer.
She's not for sale.
Aw, man's got integrity.
Good day, sir.
Ooh, I love the accent. What is that? Daisy. Oh, hey! Unless this is kinky beatings, that's not okay.
I lost everything.
No.
It's a final gift from my dying wife.
Oh, this is sad. What? I thought this would be fun. It's action.
You dip so much as a pinky back into this pond, you may find something reaching out.
Okay, I'm a fan of wrinkles, and that guy's got a lot of them, so I want to hug him and kiss him on every wrinkle.
Pull you back in.
It's personal.
Where'd you get that car? What does it matter?
Everyone's about the car. Oh, so much hitting in this
What
movie.
you did, son. It's who you did it to.
Tattoos, always a winner.
Nobody?
But nobody.
Ooh, that's what I call bullets. Aha. Those are kinky bullets. See, we don't know those bullets actually work. They look golden. Or was that money? I have no idea. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I gotta break character real briefly again. Hello, Luna. Welcome to the stream. Wow, everyone is really just here. Thank you for showing up. Okay, I gotta get back into character real quick. Oh, wow. This is something. Does he still know Kung Fu? Oh, I don't know, Luna person I hear in my head. Does he know Kung Fu? Well, if he does, he can spin my laundry any day he wants. And I'll spin his. Oh, and this Fig person says he knows a lot more than just Kung Fu. Kung Fu? Ooh, like what? Does he know, the Wild Mamba? The Hunka Chunka? We be invading the chat, says Jose. Yes, invade all you want, please. It's a free hug zone. We hug each other. We support each other. Now, however, I cannot actually hug you since you're all in my head. That is the frequency I've set up. I put a little, like a box in my head, a transmitter receiver kind of thing going on. Anyways, continue. This fall. Don't you love that phrase, this fall?
I'm just sorting some stuff out.
A lot of shooting, a lot of shooting. Let's just all pretend they're just shooting bugs, and they all work out. They work out their problems at the very end.
How many? As many as you have.
Ooh, as many as you have. We're gonna party. Okay, revenge is not cool, but I'll roll with it.
Hey, John.
Ooh, she knows John. She's cute.
I thought I'd let myself in.
Ooh, I like the blue and the red.
Keep asking if I'm back.
Oh, please be back, Mr. Keanu.
I'm thinking I'm back.
Or Keanu. I forget how to pronounce it. Woo! Give it to me, give it to me. Let's hug, let's hug, let's hug, let's chat, let's hug, let's hug. Whew, wow, he's hugging them. Let's say he's hugging them. Those are huggy bullets. Huggy bullets. Huggy bullets.
One's that good.
I thought not.
Ah, he grabbed his arm. That's an arm hug. John Wick. Okay, the sad in the beginning kind of turned me off, but I'm digging it now. I'm totally digging it. And I'm totally digging that name, John Wick. Oh, what is my transmitter picking up? Oh, okay, so Fig says, who's Jeep? Who's this Jeep? I'm Cuddly. First name Cuddly, last name Guy. And my brother's Cynical Guy. Jeep. That's a weird word. I don't know who that is. Anyway, Jose saying, I'm thinking I'm back. Well, I'm glad you're back. Give us a hug, Jose. Ah! Mental hug, mental hug, mental hug. You can't get out of the mental hug. Oh, Cuddly Guy, you're saying you're trapped with me. I think that's what you're saying. Well, good. Everyone needs to be trapped with Cuddly Guy. Luna's saying, watch out for the horns. Horns? Oh, okay. Well, we'll just put socks on them, big woolly socks, and then we'll just nuzzle them. Oh, Fig is saying that I'm in horny jail. Well, I've been in horny jail all my life, so what's a few more millennium, right? Oh, you heard that right, Jose. I'm putting big-ass socks on your horns, and I'm gonna nuzzle them until you pass out from pure embarrassment. You're gonna be so flush and red in the face. It's gonna be the most adorable thing. We're gonna take selfies. We're gonna have hot cocoa afterwards, and then we're just gonna wake up in the morning right next to each other. Nothing will happen, but we're just gonna fall asleep because you'll be so comfortable from all the cuddling and snuggling and nuzzling. Now, let's continue with our action trailers. According to Luna, Jose did this to himself. Well, of course he did. He's in my chat. By that, I mean the transmitter in my head. I call it chat. I don't know why that came to my head, but it did. So we looked at a couple of contemporary actions. I hear this one is a classic. Desperado. So let's watch Desperado.
Your whole team can see you're up.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you stinking ads. Every time you get me, dude, I don't want to see you. You're not beautiful. You're just annoying. Oh, yes, that's all right, Luna. Antonio Banderas. Oh, my God. I want to hug him all day. I want to cuddle with him. I want to snuggle him. I just want to kiss him all over. With his permission, of course, but even maybe without, I'll just do like a surprise, and I'll be hugging him from behind. Okay. Whew. Let's get off to Desperado. I mean, let's watch Desperado. Oh, dear me.
I was visiting a bar, and in he walked.
Who is this Jeep person? Even Luna knows who it is.
No.
Ooh!
He took towards the light just when you thought
I like his eyes. I want to lick him, but that's just.
It was as if the lights dimmed.
I'll just.
Just for him.
They called him a loner.
I know who you are.
Antonio! That's a nice gun.
You ruined my life.
They called him.
Oh wait, okay, my well, everyone's going crazy right now. What's everyone saying? Oh, Jeep is a big spoon. Who is Jeep? And if he's a big spoon, what kind of a spoon? You might get an infection. Interesting. I'm okay with infections so long as they were attained through satisfactory manners. Mr. Jose, I'm assuming you're a mister, says, alright, that's it. Looks for sandals. The last thing you want is Asian with sandals. Ready to get whacked, Jeep. Who is this Jeep? Who is this Jeep? It's pronounced with a hard G. Oh, so it's like GEEP. Okay, well, who is this GEEP? Everyone's talking about GEEP. And, okay, this Luna says, look at the hair. Yes. Ah, the hair flows in the breeze. Just delightful. I want to cut off a strand and keep it for myself. Wow, I've never seen weapons like that. Woo, that's a young Danny Trejo right there. Salma Hayek. Wow, this is an all-star cast right here. Lovely, love it, I love it. Oh, whoa, whoa. What do we got right here? Oh, hello, Chia, the Chia god. You're in time to enjoy me snuggling up to these badasses, enjoying what they got, looking at their long, hard weapons. Yes, Luna. Stallion. Yikes. Look, you know he's looking at me. He's in love with me. See how his lips are kind of puckered? You know? You know what that is, right? Smooch time! God, he's young. Wow, he cleans up good.
Is there something in the guitar case?
Yeah, he's winking all right. Ooh, a bar. Ooh, there's lots of guns in there.
Let's play.
Yes, let's play! Oh, he was saying what I was thinking! Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Lighting a match in your face. It's kinda hot, too. His tongue was out! Woo! Okay. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, just like Alpha. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Woo. Jose, quickly get over here. I need to rub your horns for good luck. I'll just rub one horn. I'll rub your horn. I'll rub your horn. I'll rub your horn. Oh, you good luck. Good luck. Don't worry, I'll rub your other horn later. Phew. How many horns do you got exactly? I'll rub them all. Whew. Oh, jeez. Oh. I mean it in just a strokey fashion. I can use one hand. Well, I can use two hands if you like, but really, I'll use one. But okay, how about I just tickle your horns? Oh dear. Oh, okay, that's not. Oh, they're not better. Okay, everyone's just telling me that what I'm. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, I like the idea of somebody with horns. So much so, it reminds me of this little cosplay that I did one time, and so it just brings good memories to me. And I just want to get closer to people with horns. And I like horns, and I want to rub them. You know? No? Yeah? Oh, Jose says it's expensive to me. Well, first of all, let's just marvel at how sexy Antonio looks right there, even when he looks all flustered. Anyway, he says, Stephanie says it's getting hot in here. Oh, it sure is getting hot. Like volcanic eruption hot, baby. Woo! And, Jose says it's expensive to maintain these horns. You know what? Why don't you teach me the routine and we can make it a daily thing, right? I take care of your horns. You take care of my cuddly desires. Luna says you should just wear a Viking helmet. It's not the same, Luna. It's not the same. If it were the same, it'd be the same, but it's a helmet. It's not part of the body. Oh, I'm spazzing out because I don't know how I feel about that, because it's an idea, sure, but maybe I don't know. Jose, this might be going a little too far. You're right, Jose. How about we're just neighbors? Okay? I'll be the one next door. I'll be the guy next door, the cuddly guy next door, and we'll just let things, run its course from there. Okay, so Fig says, why is the FBI calling? Well, that's because they're ready for some fucking butt infestation. That's my little cute nickname for them. Anyway, I must finish this lovely Antonio trailer. I mean, Desperado. Woo! This trailer gets it. Ooh, it's capturing the mood. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wow. Ooh. Woo-hoo-hoo! They just come out of nowhere. He whips them out. Wow. Okay, this is meant to be sexy. Yeah, that was sexy. Bang, bang, bang. Woohoo! Hey, I know that guy. He's a weirdo.
Desperado, the new film from Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez, he's a weirdo too. Sexy weirdos. Those are the sexiest ones, not the weird ones. Yes, Luna, he just shoved it in there. Wham! Oh. Oh. And Jose says, I'm just gonna move to the Northwestern Territories of Canada. Oh, no matter where you go, I will find you. That's what superior intellectual tracking is for. The Chia God says, I forgot Steve Buscemi was in this movie. Now we're talking about really weird weirdos. I mean, he's cast as the weirdo from what I hear because of his look. But when you look at it, he's a very talented actor and rather sexy for in just the right kind of perspective. You know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. I know what I mean. Not everyone knows what I mean. Well, okay, everyone knows what I mean because I'm very blunt and obvious. But I just want everyone to know I want to hug them! And then have consensual sex! That's after. Or first, depending on how it goes. Who knows? Exactly, Luna. Wait, no, that's not... Who is GEEP? Who is GEEP? Who is this GEEP? I gotta find out who this person is. No one else needs to know. It's true, Luna. Okay, Jose says, alright, that's it. I'll have to pull the card I didn't expect to have to pull. Moving to Poland. I told you. Look, if you're trying to get away from me, your best chance is to kill me. But you don't know where I live. See, I'm in a void. Okay, I'll be honest with you, Jose. You're safe from me. Because I was just playing kinky with you. But, I actually can't make physical contact with anybody. It's why I have to talk about it. I am in this void and I control time. I can freeze time. That's how I freeze those trailers, as they call them. But I have the power of doing that. Yabe, says Cepheus. Oh, it is Yabe. Oh, Fig. You can try and seal it. But that's why I've got zippers. To unzip. Well, those are some hot trailers. Cuddly Guy needs some alone time, if you know what I mean. Okay, that's it for the Cuddly Guy. For those of you who have just been exposed to his madness, I hope it was fun for you. Oh, I gotta say, y'all, thank you so much for showing up and interacting with me. Thank you, thank you. You're all so awesome. Luna got to admire Antonio, so she's happy. Yep. Who doesn't love Antonio? Okay, let me, okay, the Cuddly Guy act is now over, so I can turn that off. This is madness. Are we talking about, Bridge on the River Kwai? I'm just asking if it was that. That's not really an action film, though. Is that the one you're referring to, Chia? Oh, no, not Luna. Chia God? Is that the one? I like Bridge on the River Kwai. That's a good one. Oh, okay. 300. Okay, that's a different movie. Oh, yeah. Cuddly Guys will go crazy over that one. Shirtless men everywhere. And 300 of them at that. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at myself for thinking you meant Bridge on the River Kwai. I was talking about the madness. Madness. Ooh, what a classic. 1967, I believe that movie is. I can remember movie dates, especially if the movie's... even if the movie is bad, I have a good memory for movies. Growing up, I watched a lot of classics and great movies. I've got an eclectic taste in films and entertainment in general, from the very cute to the very dark and all that stuff. So, anyway, we are now going to move on to Shakespeare. I have been away from Shakespeare for far too long. We must continue. Much ado about nothing. Again, you all, thank you so much for stopping by. Jose, I hope everything's okay with you in class. Seriously, man, you don't have to do this. I mean, yeah, you can blame it on me because, well, you love me. But okay, Yes, okay, that's what I need to do. I'm gonna get rolling on into the next one. Whew, it feels good to perform again. I've always liked performing. Long time now. Hey, Seth. Oh, this is your first time watching me doing a reading. I'm doing Much Ado About Nothing. We were at the point where Don John's cronies, Baraccio and Conrad, have just made it, well, particularly Baraccio, made it seem like Hero was disloyal. So we're going to continue from there, and they have already been apprehended by the Night Watch. So where are my... There we go. Very good. So yeah, I perform all the characters. I do all the voices and whatnot. It's very tasking, but very rewarding. Much like this show. Well, you know what? What VTuber can't relate, right? Well... Ooh, hold on a sec. I got to turn the light. I know what you're thinking. I said I gotta turn on a light. It makes it seem like I'm like just some creepy guy in like a dark basement thing. In truth, actually, my setup is a very open room. Since my family knows what I'm doing, we all set me up in a nice big workspace here. So it's very nice, very comfy, very cozy. Okay, let's move on. Oh, I'm so excited that you're going to see Shakespeare. I mean, I love Shakespeare too, actually. My favorite is King Lear. Actually, of all of them, that's my favorite of all the plays. I love Hamlet. That's the typical favorite. Okay, like what if Shakespeare isn't good? Okay, but no, for me it's King Lear. Really, you're a fan of King Lear as well? Awesome. Yeah, that opening though, it's like the best opening like any Shakespeare play ever. I swear. That beginning, where his madness is already shown and all that shit, and poor Cordelia, his daughters, Goneril and Regan, saying that they love him and all that, and when it's really just huff and bluster naturally, because they're not nice people. Edmund, Kent. Yeah. King Lear for the win. Oh. Okay. I hope I'm able to put on a good show for you, Seth. This one's for you. So let's see, where was I? Okay, so I'm just going to say the last lines of the last ones of the last scene. Okay, so this is the voice of Conrad.
And thought they Margaret was hero?
Here's Baraccio.
Two of them did, the prince and Claudio, but the devil, my master, knew she was Margaret. And perhaps by his oaths, which first possessed them, partly by the dark night, which did deceive them, but chiefly by my villainy, which did confirm any slander that Don John had made. Away went Claudio, enraged, swore he would meet her as he was appointed next morning in the temple, and there, before the whole congregation, shame her with what he saw o'ernight, and send her home again without a husband.
Here's a watchman.
We charge you in the prince's name, stand!
Here's another watchman, says,
call up the right master constable. We have here recovered the most dangerous piece of lechery that ever was known in the Commonwealth.
This is another watchman.
And one deformed is one of them. I know him. Aware the luck. Masters! You'll be made bring them forth. I warrant you. Masters! Never speak. We charge you. Let us obey you to go with us. We are like to prove a goodly commodity being taken up of these men's bills.
A commodity in question. I warrant you. Come, we'll obey you.
Oh, shit. My voice keeps peaking the audio. Let me try and bring that down a little bit. Ah, ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, that sounds better. Okay, here we are. Okay, scene 4. Enter Hero, Margaret, and Ursula. Okay, so Hero's kind of like, I'm Hero. How y'all doing? Kind of like a cute little voice like that. Ursula was a sultry voice. And I think... Wait, no. Margaret was a sultry voice. Ursula was... Yes, okay. Okay, so here's Hero in scene 4 with Margaret and Ursula. Good, Ursula. Wake my cousin Beatrice, and desire her to rise. I will, lady. And bid her come hither. Well... Troth. This is Margaret Troth. I think your other rubato were better. No, pray thee, good Meg, I'll wear this. By my troths, not so good, and I warrant your cousin will say so. My cousin's a fool, and thou art another. I'll wear none but this. I like the new tire within excellently, if the hair were a thought browner, and your gown's a most rare fashion, in faith. I saw the Duchess of Milan's gown that they praise so. Oh, that exceeds, they say. By my troth, something's missing here. But a nightgown in respect of yours, cloth of gold, and cuts and laced with silver, set with pearls, down sleeves, side sleeves, and skirts, round underborne with a bluish tinsel. But for a fine, quaint, graceful, and excellent fashion, yours is worth tenant. God give me joy to wear it, for my heart is exceeding heavy. 'Twill be heavier soon by the weight of a man. Fie upon thee! Art not ashamed? Of what, lady? Of speaking honorably? Is not marriage honorable in a beggar? Is not your lord honorable without marriage? I think you would have me say, saving your reverence a husband. And bad thinking do not rest true speaking. I'll offend nobody. Is there any harm in the heavier for a husband? None, I think. And it be the right husband and the right wife. Otherwise 'tis light and not heavy. Ask my lady Beatrice, else. Here she comes. Good morrow, cuz. This is Beatrice. Beatrice is kind of just my normal voice. I figure for her. Good morrow, sweet hero. Why now? Do you speak in the sick tune? I am out of all other tune, methinks. Claps into light, oh love, that goes without a burden. Do you sing it, and I'll dance it? Yea, light of love, with your heels. Then if your husband have stables enough, you'll see he shall lack no barns. Oh, illegitimate construction. I scorn that with my heels. Beatrice says it's the hero. 'Tis almost 5 o'clock, cousin. 'Tis time you were ready. By my troth, I am exceeding ill. Hey ho. For a hawk, a horse, or a husband? For the letter that begins them all, H. Well, and you be not turned Turk, there's no more sailing by the star. What means the full tro? Nothing, but God send everyone their heart's desire. These gloves the Count sent me, they are an excellent perfume. I am stuffed, cousin, I cannot smell. A maid and stuffed, there's goodly catching of cold. Oh, God help me, God help me. How long have you professed apprehension? Ever since you left it. Doth not my wit become me rarely? It is not seen enough. You should wear it in your cap. By my troth, I am sick. There thou prickest her with a thistle. Benedictus. Oh wait, where? Okay, oh, with a thistle. Benedictus. Why Benedictus? Do you have some moral in this Benedictus? Moral? No, by my troth, I have no moral meaning. I meant plan holy thistle. You may think perchance that I think you are in love. Nay, by a lady, I am not such a fool to think what I list. Nor I list not to think what I can, nor indeed I cannot think. If I would think my heart out of thinking that you are in love, or that you will be in love, or that you can be in love. Yet Benedict was such another, and now is he become a man. He swore he would never marry, and yet now, in despite of his heart, he eats his meat without grudging. And how you may be converted... okay, I gotta read this, okay. And how you may be converted, I know not, but methinks you look with eyes as other women do. What pace is this that thy tongue keeps? Not a false gallop. Enter Ursula. Madame, withdraw, she says it to Hero. The prince, the count, Signor Benedict, Don John, and the gallants of the town are come to fetch you to church. Help to dress me, good coz. Good Meg, good Ursula. They all leave. Scene 5. Enter Leonato, Dogberry, the constable, and Verges, the headborough. Here's Leonato, for those of you who are just learning Leonato's voice.
What would you with me, honest neighbor?
Here's Dogberry.
Marry, sir, I would have some confidence with you that discerns you nearly.
Brief, I pray you, for you see it is a busy time with me.
Marry, this it is, sir.
This is Verges.
Yes, it is. Yes, in truth, it is, sir. What is it, my good friend?
Good man Verges, sir, speaks a little off the matter. An old man, sir, and his wits are not so blunt as, God help, I would desire they were. But, in faith, honest as the skin between his brows.
Yes, I thank God I am as honest as any man living that is an old man, and no honester than I.
Comparisons are odorous. Palabras, neighbor Verges.
Neighbors, you are tedious.
It pleases your worship to say so. But we are the poor duke's officers. But truly, for mine own part, if I were as tedious as a king, I could find it in my heart to bestow it all of your worship.
All thy tedious on me, eh?
Yea, and 'twere 1,000 pound more than 'tis for I hear as good exclamation on your worship as of any man in the city. And though I be but a poor man, I am glad to hear it.
And so am I. I would fain know what you have to say. Marry, sir, our watch tonight, expecting your worship's presence, had taken in a couple of as errant knaves as any in Messina.
A good old man, sir. He will be talking. As they say, when the age is in, the wit is out. God help us, it is a world to see. Well said, in faith, neighbor Verges. Well, God's a good man, and 2 men ride of a horse. One must ride behind, an honest soul, in faith, sir. By my troth, he is as ever broke bread. But God is to be worshipped. All men are not alike, alas, good neighbor.
Indeed, neighbor, he comes too short of you.
Gifts that God gives.
I must leave you.
One word, sir. Our watch, sir, have indeed comprehended 2 auspicious persons, and we would have them this morning examined before your worship.
Take their examination yourself, and bring it to me. I am now in great haste, as it may appear unto you.
It shall be, suffragants.
Drink some wine ere you go. Fare you well.
Enter a messenger.
My lord, they stay for you to give your daughter to her husband. I'll wait upon them. I am ready.
The messenger and Leonato leave.
Go, good partner. Go get you to Francis Seacole. Bid him bring his pen and inkhorn to the jail. We are now to examination these men. And we must do it wisely. We will prepare for no wit, I warrant you. Here's that shall drive some of them to a non-com. Only get the learned writer to sit down or excommunication and meet me at the jail. They leave. Act 4. Scene 1. Enter Don Pedro the Prince, Don John the Bastard, Leonato, Friar Francis, Claudio, Benedict, Hero, and Beatrice, with guests and attendants. Okay. Here's Leonato. Come, Friar Francis, be brief, only to the plain form of marriage, and you shall recount their particular duties afterwards. This is the friar to Claudio. Okay, what voice should I give the friar? I think I'll give him a deep voice, like that. It's gonna be kind of funny with that, so. Here's the friar. You come hither, my lord, You come hither, my lord. You come hither, my lord, to marry this lady. Here's Claudio. This is Claudio's voice. No. To be married to her, friar, to be married her. To be married to her, friar, you come to marry her. This is to Hero. Lady, you come hither to be married to this count? I do. If either of you know any inward impediment why you should not be conjoined, I charge you on your souls to utter it. Know you any, Hero? None, my lord. Know you any, Count? I dare make his answer. None. Oh, what men dare do, what men may do, what men daily do, not knowing what they do. Here's Benedict. How now? Interjections? Why then, some be of laughing as Stand thee by, friar. Claudio says this to Leonato. Father, by your leave, will you with free and unconstrained soul give me this maid, your daughter? As freely, son, as God did give her me. And what have I to give you back whose worth may counterpoise this rich and precious gift? This is Don Pedro now. Nothing, unless you render her again. Sweet prince, you learn me noble thankfulness. There, Leonato, take her back again. Give not this rotten orange to your friend. She's but the sign and semblance of her honor. Behold, how like a maid she blushes here. Oh, what authority and show of truth can cunning sin cover itself withal? Comes not that blood as modest evidence to witness simple virtue? Would you not swear, all you that see her, that she were a maid by these exterior shows? But she is none. She knows the heat of a luxurious bed. Her blush is guiltiness, not modesty. What do you mean, my lord? Not to be married, not to knit my soul to an approved wanton. Dear my lord, if you in your own proof have vanquished the resistance of her youth and made defeat of her virginity. I know what you would say. If I have known her, you will say she did embrace me as a husband, and so extenuate the forehand sin. No, Leonato, I never tempted her with word too large, but as a brother to a sister showed bashful sincerity and comely love. This is Hero. And seemed I ever otherwise to you? Out on thy seeming, I will write against it. You seem to me as Dian in her orb, as chaste as is the bud ere it be blown.
But you are more intemperate in your blood than Venus or those pampered animals that rage in savage sensuality. Is my lord well that he doth speak so wide?
Sweet prince, why speak you not? What should I speak? I stand dishonored, that have gone about to link my dear friend to a common stale. Are these things spoken, or do I but dream?
This is Don John.
Sir, they are spoken, and these things are true.
This looks not like a nuptial. That's Benedict. Here's Hero.
True? Oh, God! Leonato, stand I here. Is this the prince? Is this the prince's brother? Is this face Hero's? Are our eyes our own?
All this is so. But what of this, my lord?
Let me but move one question to your daughter. And by that fatherly and kindly power that you have in her, bid her answer truly.
I charge thee do so, as thou art my child.
Oh, God, defend me. How am I beset? What kind of I don't know that word, catechizing, call you this? Make you answer truly to your name. Is it not Hero? Who can blot that name with any just reproach? Marry, that can Hero. Hero itself can blot out Hero's virtue. What man was he talked with you yesternight? Out at your window betwixt 12 and 1. Now, if you are made, answer to this. I talked with no man at that hour, my lord.
Why then are you no maiden? Leonato, I am sorry you must hear. Upon mine honor, myself, my brother, and this grieved count did see her, hear her, at that hour last night, talk with a ruffian at her chamber window, who hath indeed, most like a liberal villain, confessed the vile encounters they have had 1,000 times in secret. Fie, fie, they are not to be named, my lord, not to be spoke of. There is not chastity enough in language. Without offense to utter them. There is not chastity enough in language without offense to utter them. Thus, pretty lady, I am sorry for thy much misgovernment.
Oh, Hero! What a hero hadst thou been, and half thy outward graces had been placed about by thoughts and counsels of thy heart! But fare thee well, most foul, most fair. Farewell, thou pure impiety and impious purity. For thee, I'll lock up all the gates of love, and on my eyelids shall conjecture hang to turn all beauty into thoughts of harm, and never shall it more be gracious.
Hath no man's dagger here a point for me?
Hero falls to the ground. Is Beatrice. Why, how now, cousin? Wherefore you sink down?
Come, let us go. These things come thus to light. Smother her spirits up.
Exit Don Pedro, Don John, and Claudio. Benedict. This is Benedict talking. How doth the lady? Dead, I think. Help, uncle. Hero. Why, Hero? Uncle, Signor Benedict, friar!
O fate, take not away thy heavy hand. Death is the fairest cover for her shame that may be wished for.
How now, cousin Hero? Here's the friar.
Have comfort, lady. Have comfort, lady. Dost thou look up? Yes. Wherefore should she not?
Wherefore? Why doth not every earthly thing cry shame upon her? Could she here deny the story that is printed in her blood? Do not live, hero, do not ope thine eyes! For did I think thou wouldest not die quickly? Thought I thy spirits were stronger than thy shames, myself would, on the rearward of reproaches, strike at thy life. Grieved I had but one child, I think it's pretty child. Child, I for that at frugal nature's frame. Oh, one too much by thee! Why had I one? Why ever wast thou lovely in my eyes? Why had I not with charitable hand took up a beggar's issue at my gates? Who smirched thus, and murred with infamy, I might have said, no part of it is mine. This shame derives itself from unknown loins, but mine, and mine I loved, and mine I praised, and mine that I was proud on, mine so much that I myself was to myself not mine. Valuing of her, why she is fallen into a pit of ink that the wide sea hath drops too few to wash her clean again, and salt too little, which may season give to her foul tainted flesh.
Sir, be patient. This is Benedict. For my part, I am so tired and wonder, I know not what to say. Oh, this is Beatrice, on my soul, my cousin is belied. Lady, were you her bedfellow last night? No, truly not. Although until last night, I have this 12-month been her bedfellow. Confirmed! Oh, that is stronger maid which was before barred up with ribs of iron! Would the two princes lie? And Claudio lie, who loved her so that, speaking of her foulness, washed it with tears? Hence from her, let her die!
Hear me a little, for I have only silent been so long, and given way unto this course of fortune. By noting of the lady, I have marked 1,000 blushings apparitions to start into her face, 1,000 innocent shames, in angel whiteness beat away those blushes, and in her eye there hath appeared a fire to burn the errors that these princes hold against her maiden truth. Call me a fool, trust not my reading nor my observations, which with experimental seal doth warrant the tenor of my book. Trust not my age, my reverence, calling nor divinity, if this sweet lady lie not guiltless here under some biting error.
Friar, it cannot be. Thou seest that all the grace that she hath left is that she will not add to her damnation a sin of perjury. She not denies it. Why seekest thou then to cover with excuse that which appears in proper nakedness?
Lady, what man is he you are accused of?
Hero's awake, and Hero's going to respond.
They know that they do accuse me. They know that they do accuse me. I know none. If I know more of any man alive than that which maiden modesty doth warrant, let all my sins lack mercy. O my father, prove you that any man with me conversed at hours unmeet, or that I yesternight maintained the change of words with any creature, refuse me, hate me, torture me to death.
There is some strange misprison in the princes.
Two of them have the very bent of honor, and if their wisdoms be misled, it is in the practice of it. The practice of it lives in John the bastard, whose spirits toil in frame of villainies.
I know not. If they speak but truth of her, these hands shall tear her. If they wrong her honor, the proudest of them shall well hear of it. Time hath not yet so dried this blood of mine, nor age so eat up my invention, nor fortune made such havoc of my means, nor my bad life reft me so much of friends, but they shall find awaked in such a kind both strength of limb and policy of mind, ability in means, and choice of friends, to quit me of them thoroughly.
Pause a while, and let me counsel sway you in and let my counsel sway you in this case. Your daughter, here the princess left for dead. Let her a while be secretly kept in, and publish it that she is dead indeed. Maintain a mourning ostentation, and on your family's old monument hang mournful epitaphs, and do all rites that appertain unto a burial. What shall become of this? What will this do? Mary, this well carried, shall, on her behalf, change slander to remorse. That is some good. But not for that dream I on this strange course, but on this travail, look for greater birth. She, dying, as it must be so maintained, upon the instant that she was accused, shall be lamented, pitied, and excused of every hearer. For it so falls out that what we have we prize not to the worth, whiles we enjoy it, but being lacked and lost. Why, then we rack the value, then we find the virtue that possession would not show us, whilst it was ours. Whiles it was ours, I think whilst. So will it fare with Claudio, when he shall hear she died upon his words. The idea of her life shall sweetly creep into his study of imagination, and every lovely organ of her life shall come apparelled in more precious habit, more moving, delicate, and full of life, into the eye and prospect of his soul, then when she lived indeed. Then shall he mourn, if ever love had interest in his liver, and wish he had not so accused her. No, though he thought his accusation true, let this be so, and doubt not but success will fashion the event in better shape than I can lay it down in likelihood. But if all aim but this be levelled false, the supposition of the lady's death will quench the wonder of her infamy. And if it sort not well, you may conceal her, as best befits her wounded reputation, in some reclusive and religious life, out of all eyes, tongues, minds, and injuries. Back to Benedict. Signor Leonato, let the friar advise you. And though you know my inwardness and love is very much unto the prince and Claudio, yet by mine honor I will deal in this as secretly and justly as your soul should with your body. Being that I flow in grief, the smallest twine may lead me. 'Tis well consented. Presently, away. For to strange swords, strangely they strain the cure. The friar is talking to Hero now. Come, lady. Die to live. This wedding day perhaps is but prolonged. Have patience and endure. Everyone leaves except for Beatrice and Benedict. Okay. Whew. Hold on, I gotta take a drink, folks. Doing a lot of voices here. Okay. Gotta also flex my arm here from holding this book. Okay. So let me see. How much more do we have in this act? Ah, here we go. Yeah, this will do just fine. Okay. So everyone left except for Beatrice and Benedict. So Benedict sounds kind of like a nasally voice like that, and Beatrice is my normal voice like this. So, Lady Beatrice, have you wept all this while? Yea, and I will weep a while longer. I will not desire that.
You have no reason. I do it freely. Surely I do believe your fair cousin is wronged. Ah, how much might the man deserve of me that would right her? Is there any way to show such friendship? A very even way, but no such friend. May a man do it? It is a man's office, but not yours. I do love nothing in the world so well as you. Is not that strange? As strange as the thing I know not. It were as possible for me to say I love nothing so well as you. But believe me not, and yet I lie not. I confess nothing, nor I deny nothing. I am sorry for my cousin. By my sword, Beatrice, thou lovest me. Do not swear and eat it. I will swear by it that you love me, and I will make him eat it that says I love not you. Will you not eat your word? With no sauce that can be devised to it. I protest I love thee. Why then, God forgive me. What offense, sweet Beatrice? You have stayed me in a happy hour. I was about to protest I loved you. And do it with all thy heart! I love you with so much of my heart that none is left to protest. Come, bid me do anything for thee. Kill Claudio. Ha! Not for the wide world. You kill me to deny it. Farewell. Tarry, sweet Beatrice. I am gone, though I am here. There is no love in you. Nay, I pray you, let me go. Beatrice, in faith I will go. We'll be friends first. You dare easier to be friends with me than fight with mine enemy? Is Claudio thine enemy? Is a not approved in the height of villain, that hath slandered, scorned, dishonored my kinswoman? Oh, that I were a man. What bear her in hand until they come to take hands, and then, with public accusation, uncovered slander, unmitigated rancor. Oh God, that I were a man. I would eat his heart in the marketplace. Hear me, Beatrice. Talk with a man out a window, a proper saying. Nay, but Beatrice. Sweet hero, she is wronged, she is slandered, she is undone. Princes and counties, surely a princely testimony, a goodly count, Count Comfort, a sweet gallant, surely. Oh, and that I were a man for his sake. Oh, that I had any friend would be a man for my sake. But manhood is melted into curtsies, valor into compliment, and men are only turned into tongue, and trim ones too. He is now as valiant as Hercules, that only tells a lie and swears it. I cannot be a man with wishing. Therefore, I will die a woman with grieving. Tarry, good Beatrice, by this hand I love thee. Use it for some other way than swearing by it. Think you in your soul the Count Claudio hath wronged Hero? Yea, as sure as I have a thought or a soul. Enough. I am engaged. I will challenge him. I will kiss your hand. And so I leave you. By this hand, Claudio shall render me a dear account. As you hear of me, so think of me. Go, comfort your cousin. I must say she is dead. And so, farewell. Okay, and that's the legendary scene right there. I hope I did it some justice. Whew! That's much ado for now, folks. That's all I got in me. Whew. Thank you for staying and enjoying that bit. Hey, oh, thank you, Seth. You were here for the whole thing. I'm so glad. Yeah, every Tuesday I do this. Pachi, pachi, pachi. Thank you, Chia God. Oh my goodness. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, thank you, Fig. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you all so much for showing up for today. Whew, oh. Okay. I'm going to head back to the main stage, and then we're going to do Celebration Appreciation. I haven't done those for myself in a while, so for those of you interested, stay tuned for that. For those of you who have to go, go. Just thank you for your time. Whew. Okay, so first off, I'm going to be sitting here in my sofa. Actually, first, more so, actually. Whew. I'm going to transition to the Be Right Back screen. Because, as we Jeep say, I gotta take a piss. And I'm back. I'm back. Jeep is back. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Y'all having a good Tuesday so far? I hope so. Tuesday can be such a downer, right? It's right after Monday, but not close enough to Friday. So, continue on with the show. Before we move on to today's Celebration Appreciation, it's time for another stupid sponsor. That's right. You heard it right there, folks. Stupid sponsor is back in session. Oh boy, here we go. Oh damn. Here we go. Well, you know what they say. We have to do the stupid sponsors. Okay, they don't say that, but I have to. They're paying me to do this. Alright, here's a word from today's stupid sponsor.
Hello, Mr. Robbie Robbie. We have your son, Bobby Robbie Jr. This is no joke. It's totally for real, man. Just look for your son. He's gone. We are very, very, very serious kidnappers, and if you do not follow our super serious orders to the letter, we will shoot your son in the head. Twice. With a very, fucking big magnum.
Dad, help.
Hey, get that fucking idiot out of my lair! I hate this goddamn stupid-ass voice! Grow a personality, Junior! You'd think a teenager would sound more interesting than that! Yeesh! Mr. Robbie, we know that you are a mega fan of GEEP's variety show for some reason, so that's why I and the other kidnappers decided to give you a small surprise while you watch this weird show. We are so smart and sinister and sexy. Now, listen carefully, you wealthy sack of shit. If you want to see your stupid fuck son returned and mildly unharmed, you will give us, the kidnappers, $100 million, baby! Woohoo! That's 100 million bucks. Not 100 trillion or 100,000, 100 million. That's right. We're playing for keeps, and we don't regret nothing, you asshard! First, you must go alone to Wow Street. I'm sorry, not Wow Street. Stupid script. First, you must go to Wow Avenue and stop on Guabufuntoid Street. Then, you must go behind the trash can that smells like hell, where you will receive further instructions from one of our sexy boys. Now, that's WOW with 13 O's and not 12. Remember, Mr. Robbie, if I sense, suspect, hear, smell, or imagine any kind of police people hanging around you, helping you out, I'm really gonna enjoy killing your dim-witted son. I expect for you to arrive at the given location within 48 minutes. I mean hours. Sorry about that. Time slip up. It won't happen again. Better hurry up, Mr. Robbie. Robbie Jr.'s life is running out of time. Evil cackle! Evil cackle! Evil cackle! Oh, fuck! Oh! Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm okay. I just fell out of my fucking beanbag chair. Come on, this is a fucking beanbag chair. My ass is supposed to stick into it, not fall out of it. Fuck. Oh fuck, this shitty thing's still on. Oh fuck.
I was just going out to take out some trash. I hate my stupid sponsor, so I decided to take out the trash. What'd I miss? Was this one actually good? Was it important? What'd I miss? Let's see what Fig has to say. Sucks to be these guys. I banned the kid's dad last week. What the hell are you talking about, Fig? Oh well, the point is their check cleared, so I'm happy. But they didn't give me a product to sample. Don't worry about it, Jeep. Okay, that's good. That was probably another shitty sponsor anyway. Unimportant. I mean, they did pay me $10, so that's something. With a check, so that's a little fishy. But again, it cleared. I'll take what I can get, you know? Okay. So, it's time we move on to the Celebration Appreciation Corner. I like this one. Let's get the proper text on. There we are. Ooh, spazzing out again. Okay. Alright, and what we do here, folks, is the usual. We celebrate and appreciate. That's what we do here. Alright, in a very positive fashion. That's the style. Okay, hold on. I just want to bring myself a little down a little more. There we go. Okay. So today, for those of you who didn't catch the hints I was dropping in the thumbnail on Twitter, or even my title here, some of you may know it already, some of you may not. Here it is, folks. Without much ado, here is the Hateful Eight. Yes. Do, 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 do. Ennio Morricone won Best Original Score for this one at the Oscars. Well deserved. Dun, 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 dun. I feel this is a very underrated Tarantino flick, as it is my second favorite of his, and my second favorite Western of all time. I'll let you guess what my number one picks are, because I'm not going to spoil that. But yes, The Hateful Eight. Oh, I love this movie. I love how it's just mean, and it's just so violent. Well, Tarantino films are violent, but woo, was this a nasty one. I'm a big fan of things just taking a long time, and it's just character development, and it's over 3 hours, and there's the mystery, and his directing was spectacular in this one. He really went all out on those 70mm cameras he did. And my brother and I did watch the Roadshow version that no one can see anymore in theaters twice. That's right, twice. I watched this movie twice in the theaters for the Roadshow when it came out on Christmas. Totally fucking worth it. Whoa, was it a glorious work. I mean, just in general, let's see now. Let me run through what I like about this one so much. Well, the violence, the cruelty. I like it how this confuses certain people who think a movie should have like a deeper meaning to it, other than it's just nasty. It's just in the title, The Hateful Eight. A bunch of bad motherfuckers fucking each other up. Oh, I loved it. Absolutely adore this one. And to support its box office, because I know it was a little lacking in that department, I went to go watch it for a third time, but it wasn't the Roadshow, as the Roadshow was done by that time. And scenes that I really like. Well, the opening was brilliantly directed when the camera was zoomed in on the statue of Jesus in the snow and slowly pulling out when you didn't know what it was. I thought that was brilliant. And then coming into frame was the caravan thing. What the fuck is that? The 6-horse carriage. Yeah, the carriage. And so that was a great opening. Well, that wasn't the opening shot. That was when the music came in. The opening shots were of the vast terrain of snow. Those were the opening shots. So Tarantino really made use of the 70mm camcorders, 70mm cameras, and just did landscape shots were his first shots. I think it was like a mountain or something like that. Landscape shots tend to, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't tend to notice them a lot, but, and then came in the carriage, and then they find Marquess Warren sitting on a pile of bodies, all equivalent to the bounty on Daisy Domergue's head, who is with John Ruth, the hangman. And just the banter between the two of them, the cruelty of it, and poor Daisy gets beat up so much in this one. She gets her revenge though in its own right. But so for those of you who are not into spoilers, I wouldn't spoil this for you, but don't stick around. But and then I love how it's broken up, and my brother and I did say this that while Tarantino loves using soundtracks for other movies, already established soundtracks, we believe original music, orchestrated music, is the best in terms of his work, because this one was our favorite soundtrack of his. So, again, Marquess Warren, he comes in. I love the dialogue. When the dialogue exchange between him and John Ruth was just like, how long has it been? And then Marquess says, since when? The steak? Oh, about 6 months. And that this movie is just entirely driven by nasty characters. And you just gotta sit with them. And you gotta be in pain with them. The length really adds to that. Even for people, I think, who don't enjoy it. Made them appreciate the fact that this... Okay, I don't want to say they don't appreciate. That is snob. I'll say maybe it's not their thing, but maybe if you can look back on this film and like it, and you didn't like it before, maybe you could look at the pain of sticking with this movie for so long as a good thing, as this movie is not with nice people. You shouldn't feel good with these people. You should feel a little claustrophobic, trapped, and just wanting to get out as soon as possible, because it can only end badly, especially in a movie called The Hateful Eight. And I felt that. Now, I didn't feel pain, because I liked sticking with deplorable characters. It's fun for me. And so as the movie carries on, they run into, of course, Chris Mannix, played by Walton Goggins. Naturally, Kurt Russell's good. I got Samuel Jackson. And, what was her name? I don't really know from any movies, but I remember her name for this one. Shoot, what was Daisy's? What's her actor's name? Oh, I'm so sorry, Daisy. I remember your character name. It's slipping me right now. Hold on, I have to look it up. Just give me 1 second, folks. I have to look this up. For Daisy Domergue. Jennifer Jason Leigh. That's right, Jennifer Jason Leigh. She did a spectacular job. Now, funny enough, a lot of people say that a lot of Hateful Eight are villains. I tend to think of them as just a bunch of messed up, fucked up, nasty people. I don't really see them as villains, because for me, a villain has to, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, that's my talk about villains. Bottom line, I don't think they're villains. I think they're just criminals. And not all criminals are villains. They're just doing their thing, and they're just a bad bunch of folk. Right? There's like no nefarious scheme here, right? They're just doing their outlaw shit. So, and I love the cabin ride. The talk, the uncomfortability these characters are feeling, right? So Mark West, Samuel Jackson's character, has to be with John Ruth and Daisy, John Ruth being Kurt Russell, and so there's some familiarity between the characters there, and that is well established. Again, just through talking, because the dialogue flows naturally in this, in my opinion, as much as natural dialogue can flow in a Tarantino flick. And then Chris Mannix, probably like the most uncomfortable guy to sit in a cabin with, racist son of a gun, and proud of it. And as a result, they're stuck together for a sizable amount of time, maybe 15, 20 minutes, and we're stuck with him too. But they're actually in the ride, so, and, yeah, things get heated, but no bullets fly. It's all just tension building, no matter what. In fact, the first kill doesn't really happen unless you count the bodies that Marcos was sitting on. The first kill doesn't happen until right before intermission. Now, for those of you who are not lucky enough to see the Roadshow version, the intermission was awesome. And so, of course, and then they get to Minnie's haberdashery. I'm running through the whole movie here, essentially, so I'm just going to start jumping around a little bit. So, where they meet all the bunch of guys already waiting there, assuming there's going to be a trap because Daisy is part of a band of criminals, and they just know that someone's going to try and help her out. And the mystery is who at the cabin is trying to help her out. That's the kind of mystery aspect of this, where many tales are told, some very stark and disturbing ones, which may or may not be real. It might have just been to get the old man's goat, for those of you who know what I'm talking about. And a Lincoln letter, and plucking a chicken. And it was so cool. So after the first character is killed, it's a perfect time for the intermission, because that was the first death of the show. And again, another well-developed character with minimal dialogue, but everyone just chatting and shooting the shits. And the coldness of this movie. It's not just cold because it's a bad, nasty film. It's cold. And then the Roadshow version went to intermission, and it said 15-minute intermission, I think. And then to let the people know that the intermission was almost over, a song was interjected. The song was, I think it's like Too Long Time. Ready for the Times to Get Better. Sung by Crystal, I forget her name too. Hold on. Let me check that one out now as well. I think it was just Crystal, isn't it? And so that song played. It was silent, the intermission, right? The intermission was just the word intermission. And then nothing was happening. Nothing. There was just quiet until that song played. That's what letting the audience know. Well, the movie's going to come back. Crystal Gale, I think, was it? Crystal Gale, G-A-Y-L. I don't know how to pronounce Gale. Crystal Gale. First time I heard of her was, again, from that song. I learned a lot of my music and songs from movies. So, so when that played, that was so cool. The timing was brilliant. You know, I'm waiting for the times to get better. Good, good, song choice for this movie. Oh, I think I'm out of hydration here. I'm going to refill pretty soon. Then it came back, and we get more into the tension. Poison is abound. People die. It gets bloody. And actually, one of the soundtracks, interestingly enough, using this during the poison scene, the dying poison scene, was actually a track from an unused track from The Thing, another Kurt Russell movie that Ennio Morricone, the Hateful Eight's composer, he composed The Thing's track as well. It was an unused track, and it was used for this film. It was good. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum dum 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 dum. Bum 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 bum. Kind of adds to the kind of horror theme that this movie kind of has as well. And So more and more nastiness happened, the killing, the poisoning, and whatnot. Revelations are made, shots, shooting off people's faces. And then, in my opinion, we get Tarantino's known for telling stories out of order. So one of the things is it goes back into the past. And I thought for the first time, actually, in a while, when going back in the past with the movies, the style he does it, he you're in the present, then you see the past, what happens, then you go back to the present, or sometimes you go to the future first, and you go back. It's just telling the story out of order kind of storytelling with his stuff. And I felt when it went to the past was really good, because I really wanted to know what was going on in this movie, because mystery was a big theme of The Hateful Eight, and the mystery was about to be solved once he went back, and he obscured the characters, the ones who you are wondering who's on Daisy's side to help her. He obscured them with great, typical cowboy directing, right? You get a shot of the boots, you see them walking through the door. However, timing with the music, the shots, the close-up, in my opinion, and the panning of the camera, it struck every chord. It was brilliant. I loved that directing. I was just like, ooh, I've seen this shot a million times, but this time the shots count because I want to see their faces. So stay with their boots and just make, oh, here they are, here they are, here they are. And then more surprise along the way, you find out exactly who was waiting for, was waiting to free Domergue from her prison, from saving herself from hanging. And that's the past, and that was a brutal one, too. Nasty. Oof. And then we cut back to the present, where things wrap up, and it's a dark end, where, spoiler, 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 those who don't want the spoilers, go now, go now, go now, go now, but you can kind of probably assume that's how the movie ends. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. Everyone dies. It's just a bad movie with a bad ending. But hey, it's badness abound, so only a bad ending fits a bad movie. And this is not a bad movie by any means. It's a lovely movie. Like I said, my second favorite Western of all time, and my second favorite Tarantino film of all time. The Hateful Eight. I don't really know what turned people off from this movie. I don't want to know because I love it. But it was just everything I liked in the movie. Long. I love long movies. Nastiness, cruelty, violence, and an ending that makes sense for it all. It's like, in my opinion, at least from my perspective, he could be interpreted that way. I don't know. It wasn't making an excuse for the violence. That usual message that kind of annoys me, which is like, this is just the way life is. Oh, let's all get depressed together. To me, this movie is not depressing when it ends. It's a kind of ending where it's like, yeah, that makes sense. You know? And it's not asking me or telling me or shoving down my throat to say, you have to believe this. It is absolutely the way because I know what I'm talking about. Because if you just look at life, you know what life is about. I'm putting this in my movie. Take it down your throat. I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling so much. And any movie, no matter what the story, no matter what the entertainment, no matter what the plot, I will never, ever get on board with that kind of storytelling, ever. And for me, Hateful Eight doesn't have that. It's just a bunch of jerks who fucking kill each other. And it's drawn out. And it's grueling. And it's beautiful. Thank you, Hateful Eight, for being my first roadshow movie, as well as my second favorite Western. At the time, I think when I watched it, I thought it was my favorite. Then I rewatched my actual favorite Western. That one, by far, is not underappreciated. That one is very much beloved. But I'll let you, the chat and the audience, guess what that movie is, what my favorite Western is. And I do love Westerns, by the way. I've seen, let's list them off. I've seen The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. I've seen Once Upon a Time in the West. I've seen The Oxbow Incident. I've seen Appaloosa, 310 to Yuma, both of them. Unforgiven. I've seen, what else? What's that one called? Desperado? Desperado is like Western themed, I'd say, Luna. Awesome that you're still here. Nice. Desperado's more like an action, I think. Action standoff movie? I'm gonna go with that. Oh, wait a minute, of course. I get it. I'm so sorry. I'm such a dope. I get what you're doing there. Yes, I have seen Desperado. And I do like Desperado. But I wouldn't call it a Western. But I know what you're doing. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, Hateful Eight. My kind of movie. My kind of movie. Thank you so much, Hateful Eight, for giving myself and my brother a very good time, and a very good movie at that. And thank you for all the blood. Okay, one more stage to go, the singing corner, and then I'll be wrapping up. I'm gonna have to take a drink and do a little bit of vocal warm-up, so that'll take about 3 or 4 minutes. Oh, Luna, I've never seen Hateful Eight, but I'll put it on my list to watch. Oh yeah, yeah, it's gonna be pretty much everything I said it is. But you know, I really don't know your taste, Luna. But I hope you enjoy it, and if not, you know, whatever. You know, I love it. I really like this movie. Ooh, do I love it. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break, about 3 minutes, and then I will be back to wrap everything up with singing some Dino. Dean Martin, as I said in the beginning. Those who don't know the nickname Dino, you may think it's the dinosaur from the Flintstones. And if you don't know the Flintstones, I'm repeating this joke, I feel very old. I shall return momentarily. 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay. I have returned. Let's wrap this show up, shall we, people? Thank you all so much again for joining me. All of you. Just thank you. Thank you so much. It's been real fun. Let's see. Here we go. Turn you back on. Very good. Excuse me. Ooh. Hold on there. Gotta put that right there. Okay. Now, let's bring that back on. Okay. Very good. Let's make the transition. Just making sure I don't fucking break the go too high in the thing. Blah, blah, blah. Though it's Dino, so Dude's got a soft, suave voice. I'm no Dino, but I'll do my best to entertain. The show must go on. Turn a little bit that way, Jeep. There we go. Okay, so first up is a very popular Dino song. Here we go. My throat may be a little tired from all the performing, so I know, right? Why do the singing at the end if you're gonna do all that stuff, Jeep? Well, because in typical talk shows, the singing has to go at the end. That's why. Here we go. Here we go. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool just like pasta fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream and you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusa me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. Ah, da, da. Ooh, la, 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 la. Hello, Maury, welcome. That's amore. That's amore. When the stars make you drool like pasta fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with the cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream and you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusa me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. That's amore. Yeah, all right, that's one down. Thank you, Dino. Let's move on to the next song. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Maury. And Seth, you're still here. How awesome! I'm glad you liked that song. Let's get on to the next one. Thank you, Chia. Thank you, folks. Thank you. But we ain't done yet. We got 2 more to go. And thankfully, Dino's songs are kind of short. Here we go. How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I'll go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I've sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Oh, thank you, Luna. Thank you. Like the fellow once said, ain't love a kick in the head? Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed. She's picked out a king-sized bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be sick. Tell me quick, oh, ain't love a kick? Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Woo! Yeah! Nice! Let's and then love a kick in the head. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Let's move on to the last and final Dino song of the day, and thus putting our show to a close. Of course, I have my closing remarks, but let's move on. Two things I love about you, GEEP, is your energy and enthusiasm. Thank you, Luna. Yeah! Encore. Okay, you know what? Maybe I will do one of these as an encore. Maybe. Depends on how much encore I get. Okay, I got one from Cephia, so I may do that one again. Just for you, Seth. Just for you. My first guest. And you always will be. And I will be forever grateful for that. Truly, man. Seriously. Okay. Alright. Last song, maybe. Sway. Oh! You can't tell, but my body is slithering. When marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with me. When we dance you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have the magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have the magic technique.
When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. You know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now.
Thank you! That was the last Dino song. Okay, Seth, which one you want? I'll leave it to you or the chat or not. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy these renditions of Dean Martin songs. I chose Dean Martin thanks to Maury, because evidently she says I have kind of a croon in my singing voice, so I decided to, capitalize on that. So give it up for Maury. Yeah, crooner voice. Exactly, Maury. That's what I was just saying. I need to take a drink. Phew. Now, of course, I know that is what happens when you listen to Maury. You get influenced. Oh, good tea. Tea is good for the vocal cords, for the throat. Okay, so I'll redo one more, and I'll do it in a funny style instead of going woo woo woo. So let's just throw a left hook in there. Okay. I've been really into this song. It requires a lot of attention, but I've been really into this one. So this will be the official last one. So no encore of Dino, but for those of you who may have caught it during my impromptu karaoke stream, this is the one I want to close with. I do not know why this one is sticking with me right now, but it is. Okay. Let's hope my vocal cords are up to the challenge.
Did you?
Not this time, motherfucker. You are not going to play that ad over me. Okay. Okay, I gotta make sure that I don't really bust this sucker. Okay, let's just freeze that right there. Okay. I'm gonna mute this real quick, folks. Don't worry. Okay, here we go. Here we go, the true finale song of the day, folks. Nothing to do with Dean Martin. Just I've been kind of digging this song. Nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light. And listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes. Let your spirit start to soar.
Softly, deftly, music shall surround you. Feel it, hear it, closing in around you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me. Savor each sensation. Let the dream begin. Let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. You alone can make my song take flight. Help me make the music of the
There we go! Music tonight, Fantasy Opera. Thank you. Let's wrap things up for real now. Watch your ears, people. Watch your ears. I'm putting down my mic. I hope I don't hurt your ears. Your ears. Pachi. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Seth. Thank you. Woo! What a performance day it's been. Woo. So, thank you all so much for coming. Now, remember, I said this earlier, but now that more people are here, if you happen to see me drop a note into your DMs, oh, thank you, Maury, thank you, into your DMs about my brother's guest appearance on here, well, that's just what I'm going to be doing. Now, I won't be spamming you. You're each going to get just one, but you will get one. I will remind you that my brother, the Bee, the most awesome person in the world, is going to be guest spotting here on GEEP Variety Show, this Friday, at 6:30 p.m. PST time. So, be there, or I will remember that you weren't. But not to my friends. Don't worry about it. I know. We are all busy VTubers. Okay. That's it. Thank you all so much for coming. For reals. I mean it. I hope you enjoyed everything. And thanks to those vocal exercises, vocal warm-ups, my throat feels good. So I'm not straining my throat this time. So I will be able to perform more regularly now, which is great. My regular scheduled time. So thank you again so much. Really appreciate it. Seth, always a pleasure and a real delight having you here for the first time, I think since you guest spotted. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Maury, as always, Luna, Fig, Jose, Chia the God. I see you so often here. Thank you so much. And now, as I always say to my viewers, remember, stay cool, stay sharp, GEEP out.